Morning, family. Like I said, being able to come back with another video. I wanted to drop this video because I think there's a lot of people out there that don't really actually know how the banking system works and how you need to really expand your options and what you do with your money. You know, first of all, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos. I definitely appreciate the comments, both positive and negative. Remember, in the land of free speech, it's always good to have a plethora of different options and of opinions on what people feel about certain topics. I hope that we can all be in agreement that the banking system in America is designed to take advantage of you. And if you don't know that, then you don't understand the numbers, okay? And these numbers I'm talking about are the interest rates that banks charge for credit card usage, okay? And the interest rates that banks give you to have your money in their banks, okay? And see, this is the little secret that no one really talks about. They don't teach us this in middle school. They don't teach us this in high school. I graduated from Rice University, and you know, I took some accounting class. I was a business major, but I don't remember one class, even my finance class, where it actually talks about how the economy is manipulated based on interest rates. Okay, and if you don't know what the federal fund rate is, that's actually the rate that the federal government or the Federal Reserve gives to all the banks in reference to how much money they can borrow. Because remember, a lot of these banks, they borrow their money from the Federal Reserve for, of course, interest rate fee. Now, that same fee, the banks put on you. But of course, you know, 3, 4, 5, 10 times higher based on your credit score. So let's look at this for a minute, and you tell me if this is fair. The bank, you apply for a credit card with your bank, and they give you, you know, a credit card with interest, you know, and if you have, which most Americans have probably average to bad credit, okay, because like you said, once again, that's also another topic that's not taught in middle school or high school, how it's very important to maintain good credit. See, I don't care how much money you have. If your credit ain't tight, then your money not right. Most companies, most organizations, most finance institutions won't even take your money. They want to see your credit first. You know, and so everything based on America, they want to establish as a debt-laden society. That's why everything has to be credit-laden, so they can get interest off of you. So let's go back to the banks. The banks would charge you anywhere between 10 to 15 to 20% annual percentage rate on a credit card. Now let's think about this for a minute. Guys, for every dollar that you charge, you have to pay them not only that dollar, but an extra 10 cents or 20 cents or 15 cents, okay? But when you open up a checking account with these banks, and if you go to bankrate.com, it kind of gives you the national interest rate that banks give you for checking accounts. And guess what it is? It's 0.06%. Inflation on average is 2%. So if you have all your money in a bank, in a savings account or checking account, and they only giving you 0.06% interest, and inflation is 2%, then you basically know just from basic math that your buying power of your money has depreciated by sitting in a bank. And so what are your options? There are options out there. Instead of having the bank charge you, you know, exorbitant fees for credit cards, and then in return don't give you any money back for having your money in the bank, it's just like me. Yes, I want you to give me your money to put in my bank, and then I'm gonna give you a credit card and charge you 10 times more on your purchases that you have to pay me back with your money in my bank. Guys, we have to expand our knowledge on finances. You got to reinvent yourself. You got to change your mindset. There are other options. Okay? Invest in stocks, invest in bonds. But remember, even the stock market, all that crap is rigged, is a Ponzi scheme. But when you have the information, you have the knowledge, you can become a profitable, wealthy person But you just got to understand how it works. 90% of people that invest in the stock market in reference to trade and whatnot lose their money because they don't have the information. Guys, there are things that you need to look for before you start investing. Okay? How much are you going to get? How much rate of return you going to get on your money? That's most important. See, lower economic people don't understand the importance of the interest rates. We'll let a company charge us 20-25% interest to buy a car or to get a loan. That's predatory lending. That's what happened in 2008. Okay? So let's build up our financial information, our financial knowledge. Just putting your money in the bank is not going to help you. Okay? Expand your money. Diversify. Learn about stock market. Learn about the bond market. And if you're up in age like myself, start learning about index funds and annuities and other ways. Because remember, you have to start somewhere. You can't just depend on Social Security and pensions because, based on the information I've been receiving about Social Security, it's supposed to not even be here by 2032. And if you look at the common sense version of it, I mean, if more people are taking out of Social Security than putting in, then that tells you right there it's not going to be there. And if the government is telling you that in advance, think about that. We pay Social Security on our checks, every check. And you're going to tell me that it's not going to be there when I'm supposed to receive it? As a nation, how do we accept this information? You know why? Because a lot of people don't know about this information. A lot of people don't even understand or know that the government and the media and the television have been telling us that Social Security was running out and supposed to be solving by 2032. Hey guys, let me tell you something. I hope this information helped you. Okay? And in the meantime, in between time, may the Most High inside you bring you joy. And being willing, it's Audi 5000.